Listen carefully. Nobody is coming to save you. The moment you start believing in yourself, your life changes. Winners are not born different. They think different. Every challenge, every setback, and every failure is a test of your mindset. Stop doubting your abilities. Work harder, stay disciplined, and keep moving forward when others quit. Confidence creates action, and action creates success. Believe in yourself with absolute certainty, and you'll discover that what seemed impossible was only difficult. I'll expand only Keynote Test 1 as requested, with no headings and no concluding ending section. Believing in yourself is the foundation of every achievement in life. Before anyone else can trust your abilities, you must first trust them yourself. Most people spend their lives waiting for approval, validation, or encouragement from others. But true confidence comes from within. The moment you stop depending on outside opinions and start recognizing your own value, you gain a level of strength that cannot be taken away from you. Every successful person was once a beginner. Every champion started as someone with doubts, fears, and insecurities. The difference is that they refused to let those feelings control their actions. They understood that confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build through effort, experience, and persistence. When you believe in yourself, you become willing to take risks, face challenges, and step outside your comfort zone. There will always be people who question your goals, criticize your ambitions, or underestimate your potential. Some will tell you that your dreams are unrealistic. Others will point out your weaknesses and failures. If you allow their opinions to shape your mindset, you will never discover what you are truly capable of achieving. Believing in yourself means remaining committed to your vision, even when nobody else understands it. It means trusting your ability to learn, improve, and overcome obstacles. Self-belief does not mean thinking you are perfect. It means knowing that you are capable of growth. It means understanding that mistakes are part of the process, not proof that you should quit. Every setback carries a lesson. Every challenge provides an opportunity to become stronger. When you have confidence in yourself, failure stops being something to fear and becomes something to learn from. Your thoughts influence your actions. If you constantly tell yourself that you cannot succeed, you will hesitate, doubt yourself, and miss opportunities. If you tell yourself that you are capable, determined, and ready to improve, you will approach challenges with a different attitude. A strong mindset creates powerful actions. Powerful actions create results. Results create even greater confidence. The world rewards people who believe in their ability enough to act on them. Confidence attracts opportunities because confident individuals are more likely to speak up, take initiative, and remain persistent when things become difficult. They do not wait for perfect conditions. They move forward with what they have and improve along the way. Every goal begins with a decision. Every achievement starts with a belief. The person you become tomorrow is shaped by what you choose to believe about yourself today. Your potential is far greater than your doubts. Your abilities are stronger than your fears, and your future is influenced by the confidence you carry into every challenge, every opportunity, and every decision you make. Developing unshakable confidence is one of the most powerful decisions a person can make. Confidence is not about being the loudest person in the room or pretending to know everything. It is about having complete trust in your ability to handle challenges, learn from mistakes, and keep moving forward regardless of circumstances. True confidence comes from within and cannot be destroyed by criticism, setbacks, or temporary failures. Many people believe confidence is something you either have or you do not have. In reality, confidence is built through action. Every time you face a difficult situation, instead of avoiding it, your confidence grows. Every time you keep your word, complete a task, or overcome a challenge, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Small victories accumulate over time and create a strong foundation that supports greater achievements. One of the biggest enemies of confidence is self-doubt. Self-doubt causes hesitation, fear, and missed opportunities. It convinces people that they are not ready, not skilled enough, or not worthy of success. Those who develop unshakable confidence understand that doubt is a natural part of growth. They do not wait for doubt to disappear before taking action. They move forward despite it. They understand that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act in the presence of fear. Confidence is also built through preparation. The more effort you invest in improving your skills, knowledge, and abilities, the stronger your belief in yourself becomes. When you know you have worked hard, practiced consistently, and prepared thoroughly, you carry yourself differently. You speak with certainty, make decisions faster, and remain calm under pressure because your confidence is supported by competence. Another important aspect of confidence is refusing to let the opinions of others control your life. Many people limit themselves because they fear judgment, criticism, or rejection. They become trapped by the expectations of others. Unshakable confidence comes from understanding that no matter what you do, someone will criticize you. Instead of focusing on pleasing everyone, confident individuals focus on staying true to their goals and values. They listen to constructive feedback, but do not allow negativity to define their self-worth. Challenges and failures are unavoidable parts of life. People with weak confidence see obstacles as proof that they should stop. People with strong confidence see obstacles as opportunities to learn and improve. They understand that every successful person has faced rejection, disappointment, and setbacks. Rather than allowing failure to break them, they use it as fuel to become stronger and more determined. Body language, mindset, and daily habits also influence confidence. Standing tall, speaking clearly, maintaining discipline, and following through on commitments send a message to your mind that you are capable and reliable. Confidence grows when your actions consistently align with your goals. Every disciplined decision strengthens your self-respect and reinforces the belief that you can depend on yourself. Unshakable confidence is not built in a single day. It is created through countless moments of discipline, courage, persistence, and self-belief. It grows every time you choose action over excuses, growth over comfort, and determination over fear. The stronger your confidence becomes, the less control external circumstances have over your mindset, your decisions, and your pursuit of success. Embracing discipline is one of the most important steps toward achieving success in any area of life. While motivation can inspire action for a short period, discipline is what keeps a person moving forward when motivation fades. Many people wait until they feel inspired before taking action, but highly successful individuals understand that results come from consistency, not feelings. Discipline allows you to continue working toward your goals, regardless of your mood, emotions, or circumstances. Discipline begins with making a commitment to yourself and honoring it. It means doing what needs to be done, even when it is difficult, uncomfortable, or inconvenient. Anyone can work hard when they feel motivated, but true discipline is revealed when you continue pushing forward during moments of doubt, fatigue, or frustration. The ability to remain focused and committed separates those who achieve their goals from those who constantly make excuses. One of the greatest benefits of discipline is that it creates structure and direction. Without discipline, people often become distracted by temporary pleasures, unnecessary habits, and endless excuses. They spend more time talking about their goals than working toward them. Discipline eliminates confusion by creating clear priorities. It helps you focus on actions that move you closer to success, rather than activities that provide only short-term satisfaction. Many people view discipline as a restriction, but in reality, it creates freedom. When you develop disciplined habits, you gain control over your time, decisions, and future. Instead of being controlled by impulses, distractions, or emotions, you become the person making conscious choices. A disciplined student gains the freedom that comes from knowledge and achievement. A disciplined athlete gains the freedom that comes from physical strength and performance. A disciplined entrepreneur gains the freedom that comes from building a successful business. Discipline also strengthens character. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build self-respect. Every time you complete a task, despite not feeling like doing it, you reinforce the belief that you are reliable and capable. Over time, these actions create confidence because you learn that you can depend on yourself. The trust you build with yourself becomes one of your greatest strengths. Challenges are inevitable on the path to success. There will be days when progress feels slow and obstacles seem overwhelming. Discipline provides stability during these moments. It allows you to stay committed to your goals, even when results are not immediately visible. While others quit because they become discouraged, Disciplined individuals continue working because they understand that success is often the result of consistent effort over a long period. Discipline is not about perfection. Everyone makes mistakes, experiences setbacks, and faces moments of weakness. The key is refusing to allow temporary failures to become permanent excuses. Disciplined people recover quickly, refocus on their goals, and continue moving forward. They understand that consistency over time is far more valuable than occasional bursts of effort. The habits you practice every day shape the person you become. Small discipline actions may seem insignificant in the moment, but they accumulate over weeks, months, and years. Every early morning, every completed task, every extra effort, and every decision to stay focused contributes to long-term success. Discipline transforms ordinary actions into extraordinary results and turns potential into achievement through consistent commitment and unwavering effort. Turning failures into lessons is one of the most valuable skills a person can develop. Failure is often viewed as something negative, something to avoid at all costs. But the truth is that failure is one of life's greatest teachers. Every successful person has experienced setbacks, mistakes, and disappointments. The difference is not that they avoided failure. The difference is that they learned from it and used it as a tool for growth. Many people allow failure to define them. They make one mistake, face one rejection, or experience one setback, and immediately begin doubting themselves. They see failure as proof that they are not good enough or capable enough to succeed. This mindset prevents growth because it focuses on the problem rather than the lesson. Those who achieve great things understand that failure is not a final destination. It is simply feedback that shows what needs to be improved. Every failure contains valuable information. When something does not go as planned, there is always an opportunity to learn. Perhaps a strategy was ineffective, preparation was insufficient, or a different approach was needed. Instead of becoming discouraged, successful individuals analyze their mistakes and search for ways to improve. They ask themselves what went wrong, what can be learned, and how they can perform better next time. This approach transforms setbacks into stepping stones toward future success. Failure also builds resilience. Life will never be free from challenges, obstacles, or unexpected difficulties. People who avoid failure often struggle when faced with adversity because they have never developed the strength to recover from setbacks. Those who embrace failure as part of the learning process become mentally stronger. They learn how to adapt, remain focused under pressure, and continue moving forward even when circumstances are difficult. One of the greatest benefits of failure is that it teaches humility. Success can sometimes create overconfidence, but failure forces people to reflect, reassess, and improve. It reminds us that growth is an ongoing process and that there is always room for development. Individuals who learn from failure become more knowledgeable, more experienced, and better prepared for future challenges. Fear of failure prevents many people from pursuing their goals. They hesitate to take risks because they are worried about making mistakes or facing criticism. As a result, they remain stuck in their comfort zones and never discover their true potential. The reality is that avoiding failure often means avoiding growth. Every new skill, achievement, and opportunity involves a learning curve that includes mistakes. Progress is impossible without the willingness to fail, learn, and try again. History is filled with examples of successful individuals who experienced repeated failures before achieving greatness. They faced rejection, disappointment, and countless obstacles. What separated them from others was their refusal to quit. Instead of viewing failure as a reason to stop, they treated it as part of the process. Each setback provided knowledge, experience, and motivation that helped them move closer to their goals. Failure becomes powerful when it changes your perspective. Instead of seeing it as evidence of weakness, see it as evidence that you are trying, learning, and growing. Every mistake teaches a lesson. Every setback reveals an opportunity for improvement, and every challenge develops greater strength. The people who achieve the most in life are not those who never fail, but those who refuse to let failure stop them from continuing their journey toward success. Taking consistent action is one of the most important principles for achieving success. Dreams, goals, and ambitions have little value without action behind them. Many people spend years planning, thinking, and talking about what they want to accomplish, Yet they never make meaningful progress because they fail to take action consistently. Success is not built through occasional effort. It is created through repeated actions performed day after day, regardless of circumstances. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting for the perfect moment. They believe they need more knowledge, more resources, or better conditions before they begin. The truth is that perfect conditions rarely exist. Those who achieve great results understand that progress begins with action, not perfection. They start with what they have, where they are, and improve as they move forward. Every step creates momentum, and momentum makes future action easier. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. Many people work extremely hard for a short period and then lose focus. They become discouraged when immediate results do not appear and eventually give up. Consistent individuals take a different approach. They understand that small actions performed regularly produce greater results than occasional bursts of effort. A person who improves a little every day will eventually outperform someone who relies only on motivation and temporary enthusiasm. Taking action also helps eliminate fear and uncertainty. Fear often grows when people spend too much time thinking and not enough time doing. The more you delay action, the larger challenges appear in your mind. Once you begin taking steps toward your goal, you gain experience, knowledge, and confidence. Action creates clarity. It reveals opportunities, exposes weaknesses, and teaches lessons that cannot be learned through planning alone. Every successful achievement is the result of thousands of small actions. A successful business is built through countless decisions, meetings, and improvements. Physical fitness is developed through repeated workouts and healthy habits. Academic excellence is achieved through consistent study and preparation. Major accomplishments rarely happen overnight. They are the result of disciplined effort sustained over long periods of time. Consistency requires commitment, especially when motivation fades. There will be days when you feel energetic and inspired, and there will be days when you do not. If your actions depend entirely on your emotions, your progress will always be unstable. Successful individuals understand that discipline is more reliable than motivation. They continue working even when they do not feel like it, because they remain focused on their long-term objectives. Obstacles and setbacks are inevitable during any journey. Some actions will not produce the desired results. Some plans will fail. Some efforts may seem wasted. Consistent people do not allow temporary disappointments to stop them. They adjust their approach, learn from experience, and continue moving forward. They understand that persistence often matters more than talent, because persistence ensures continued growth and improvement. Taking consistent action also builds confidence. Every completed task, every challenge faced, and every goal achieved strengthens your belief in yourself. Confidence grows when you repeatedly prove that you can follow through on your commitments. The more action you take, the more capable you become, and the more capable you become, the greater your confidence grows. Success is not determined by what you intend to do, what you hope to do, or what you promise to do. It is determined by the actions you take every single day. Consistent action transforms goals into progress, progress into results, and results into achievements through steady effort, determination, and an unwavering commitment to moving forward. Ignoring doubters and negativity is an essential skill for anyone who wants to achieve meaningful success. No matter what goal you pursue, there will always be people who question your abilities, criticize your ambitions, or predict your failure. Some will openly tell you that your dreams are unrealistic, while others will express their doubts through negative comments, discouraging advice, or constant criticism. If you allow these voices to control your mindset, they can limit your potential long before you ever have the chance to prove yourself. Many people give up on their goals not because they lack talent or opportunity, but because they allow negativity to influence their decisions. They begin to absorb the doubts of others and eventually start doubting themselves. The opinions of people around them become stronger than their own belief in their abilities. This creates hesitation, fear, and a lack of confidence that prevents them from taking action. Success becomes difficult when your mind is filled with the limitations imposed by others. One important truth to understand is that doubters often speak from their own experiences, fears, and limitations. People who have never pursued ambitious goals may struggle to understand why someone else would try. Those who have accepted average results may become uncomfortable when they see someone aiming for something greater. Their negativity is often a reflection of their own mindset, rather than an accurate assessment of your potential. Understanding this allows you to separate their opinions from your reality. Ignoring negativity does not mean becoming arrogant or refusing to listen to advice. Constructive criticism can be valuable when it helps you improve. The key is learning the difference between helpful feedback and discouraging negativity. Helpful feedback focuses on solutions, growth, and improvement. Negativity focuses on limitations, excuses, and reasons why something cannot be done. Successful people pay attention to useful advice, while refusing to let negative opinions determine their future. The journey toward any significant goal is rarely easy. There will be moments when results are slow, challenges appear overwhelming, and progress feels uncertain. During these times, negative voices can become even louder. Some people may point to temporary setbacks as proof that you should quit. Others may use your struggles as evidence that your goals are impossible. Strong-minded individuals understand that setbacks are part of the process. They remain committed to their vision, even when others lose faith in them. Confidence plays a major role in overcoming negativity. When you have a clear understanding of your goals and believe in your ability to achieve them, outside opinions lose much of their power. Confidence does not mean believing you will never fail. It means trusting that you can learn, adapt, and continue moving forward regardless of obstacles. This mindset creates resilience and prevents negativity from weakening your determination. The people who achieve extraordinary results often face criticism before they experience success. Their ideas are questioned, their methods are doubted, and their ambitions are challenged. What separates them from others is their ability to stay focused despite external negativity. They spend their energy working toward their goals, instead of trying to convince every critic that they are right. Your future should be shaped by your actions, your effort, and your determination, not by the doubts of people who cannot see your vision. Every moment spent worrying about negative opinions is a moment that could be invested in growth, improvement, and progress. The less attention you give to doubters, the more energy you have available to build the life, success, and achievements you are working toward. Making the impossible possible begins with a change in mindset. Throughout history, many of the world's greatest achievements were once considered impossible. People believed certain records could never be broken, certain inventions could never be created, and certain goals could never be achieved. Yet time and time again, determined individuals proved those beliefs wrong. What separates these people from everyone else is not extraordinary luck or perfect circumstances, but their refusal to accept limitations imposed by fear, doubt, or public opinion. Most people see obstacles and immediately focus on reasons why something cannot be done. They concentrate on challenges, risks, and potential failures. As a result, they never take the first step toward their goals. Those who make the impossible possible think differently. Instead of asking why something cannot be achieved, they ask how it can be achieved. They focus on solutions rather than excuses and opportunities rather than limitations. One of the biggest barriers to success is the belief that something is impossible. The moment a person accepts defeat in their mind, they stop searching for answers. They stop trying new approaches and stop pushing beyond their comfort zone. Every major accomplishment starts with someone who refuses to accept that a challenge is too difficult. They remain committed even when progress is slow, resources are limited, and others are skeptical of their vision. Making the impossible possible requires courage. Pursuing ambitious goals often means facing uncertainty, criticism, and setbacks. Many people will question your decisions and tell you that your goals are unrealistic. Some will laugh at your ambitions, while others will predict your failure. If you allow their opinions to control your actions, you will never discover what you are truly capable of achieving. Courage is the ability to continue moving forward despite doubt, fear, and opposition. Determinación is another essential factor. Extraordinary achievements rarely happen quickly. They require consistent effort, patience, and determination over long periods of time. There will be obstacles, failures, and moments when quitting seems easier than continuing. People who accomplish remarkable things understand that success often comes after repeated setbacks. They view challenges as part of the process rather than reasons to stop. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity to learn, improve, and grow stronger. Belief in yourself is the foundation of turning the impossible into reality. When you trust your ability to learn, adapt, and overcome difficulties, you become willing to attempt things that others avoid. Self-belief creates confidence, and confidence creates action. Action leads to experience. Experience leads to improvement, and improvement leads to results. What once seemed impossible gradually becomes achievable through continuous effort and commitment. Great accomplishments are often the result of small actions performed consistently. A massive goal can seem overwhelming when viewed all at once, but every achievement is built one step at a time. Successful individuals focus on daily progress rather than becoming discouraged by the size of the challenge. They understand that small improvements accumulate and eventually create extraordinary outcomes. The impossible often remains impossible only until someone decides to challenge it. Every breakthrough, every innovation, and every remarkable success begins with a person who refuses to accept limitations. By maintaining belief in yourself, embracing discipline, learning from failure, taking consistent action, and ignoring negativity, you develop the mindset required to achieve goals that others consider unreachable. The boundaries that appear permanent today can become opportunities tomorrow through determination, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to pushing beyond what most people believe is possible.